Hi, this is Jay. It's Guard of Victoria Library here with a book review. Today's book I'm reviewing today, Dream Park by Larry Niven and Steve Barnes. This was first published by Fantasia Press in 1981. This edition I have is from Ace, and this was published, this was first mass market edition, made 1982. This edition's from August of 82. This was a reread for me. I tried this book years ago, and I'm actually kind of stumped on why I gave up on this book. When I was reading this book, I thought, why did I stop on this book? I can't remember why, and I'm glad I gave this book another chance. It was definitely interesting and a lot of fun reading this book. While there were some things I didn't like with this book, overall I still enjoyed it. I just love the whole setting of this book, where the location where it takes, and it's got these like interesting characters that you follow. I just really liked it. And I was visualizing this place in my mind. I thought this would be a really cool place to go to if it were real. So glad I gave this book another chance. I enjoyed it, and I plan on checking the other books in the Dream Park series. I believe there are 4 books in total of the series, and I was just told that the other 2 books are really good, so I'm definitely planning on checking those out. Alright, on to the review. Plot. Dream Park, the world's most advanced and high-tech virtual amusement park ever built. It's a large, massive place that also has its own hotels, with each one having its own theme, shopping mall, and living quarters for its employees. Players come over the world to enter in LARPs, live-action role-playing games. Players earn points from each game they win and can be used as credit, making a living off these games. The professionals are known as lore masters, the most highly skilled players of all, while those who create and run the show are called game masters. Beginners, known as newcomers, are just in for the fun or wanting to become lore masters. However, people can watch these live gaming events both at home or at Dream Park. One such lore master, Chester Henderson, who's very popular at Dream Park. With him is Gina, another highly skilled player. Chester is planning to win another year at Dream Park while facing off against his rival game master Richard Lopez and his wife Misuku or Chi-Chi. Also at Dream Park is Acacia Garcia, is a skilled player, and her boyfriend Tony McWhirter, who's a newcomer to Dream Park. Along with them are Garcia's friends Gwen, Ryder, and Ollie. Dream Park features dozens of games people can enter based in fantasy, science fiction, horror, western, and post-apocalyptic, and face off against lots of enemies like dragons, zombies, dinosaurs, monsters, aliens, and Nazis. Or they can relive one of their favorite films. Dream Park also features both actors and holograms around the park, each one displaying a theme for the many games it has for people to enter and play in. To keep everyone safe, Dream Park has both security guards along with bots that patrol and clean up the park to keep everything in order, as its guests are monitored by video cameras. Head of security for Dream Park, Alex Griffin, handles all security both inside and outside of Dream Park. After arriving at his job on a monorail while going through paperwork, Alex gets a call from one of the security guards, Albert Rice, that his apartment has been broken into and wants to check if anything has been stolen. Alex allows Rice to leave his shift, with another guard taking his place. When Rice calls him back, he tells Alex his computer gear and other stuff has been stolen, as the police haven't found any clues. Alex fears something bad is coming and plans to tighten security both inside Dream Park along with its employees. When Chester and Lopez meet in the ballroom, with Lopez stating the rules for this year's game and what are the best methods to earn the most points, Chester then picks out his team after going through files of every player in Dream Park. After choosing his players, he sets out on winning this year's big game. At the same time, both Lopez and Chi-Chi will be controlling the game through a high-powered computer with its own living quarters. The whole gaming event will be recorded live for both people at Dream Park and at home to watch, as this whole event is unscripted, so anything can happen once the games begin. Chester and his team board a helicopter which takes them to the island of New Guinea. Joining them is their guide Casa Minbag and Captain Stimmick. A gaming actor explains what their goal is. Suddenly, the helicopter flies into a storm and changes into a DC-3. Chester and his team quickly react to pull the plane out of the dive and crash landed in Chamier Lake. Tony believes Captain Stimmick is dead after finding him lying on the floor covered in blood. Tony gasps in horror, but he winks at Tony, letting him know he isn't really dead. Rowing to shore on rafts, Chester's team is attacked by large water snakes. Acacia uses her magic to shoot fireballs at the snakes, while Ollie uses his sword and dagger to kill another snake. Later on, Casson takes them to a tribe as they must help them fight off a rival tribe while retrieve a powerful artifact. During the first night, Chester's team is attacked by giant birds. They are able to fight them off, only taking a few injuries, but nothing too serious. While everyone is having a blast, Tony is feeling left out and isn't liking how everyone hogs up all the action, wishing to prove how useful he can be. During that night, Rice leaves his post and goes to the lounge room for a break. He passes by all the offices and workstations within Dream Park while reflecting on his past and how visiting this place when he was a child made him want to work here. As Rice gets himself a bottle of lemonade from the drink dispenser, suddenly he is attacked. Rice struggles to fight back, almost breaking free from the killer's tight grip, but slips on the spilled lemonade. The killer finishes off Rice with a powerful blow to his head and then strangles him to death. Griffin is cold when Rice failed to return to his workstation and is found dead in the lounge room. Gagged and tied up with surgical tape, he has the place locked down, double the security, and begins looking for any clues the killer might have left behind while trying to figure out who the killer is and how he sneaked past the guards and disappeared without a trace. During a meeting with Harmony and a research psychologist, Skip, Griffin believes the intruder never meant to murder Rice but got in his way after breaking into the biochemistry lab and stole a chemical used for different smells to create the feelings the players are really living in this reality. Griffin believes this whole event is industrial espionage, but is unable to figure out how the intruder got within a heavily secured area, and also believes the killer is still here in Dream Park. Harmony asks which area is the weakest place where someone could easily sneak in, and Griffin replies the gaming area. Harmony then said during the first gaming event, one of the players left Chester's team and returned a few moments later, believing that's their killer, but Griffin claims the players can't just up and leave as Lopez controls the game and only he can bring players in and out of the levels. However, Harmony believes one of the players has found a way. Griffin thinks Harmony might be onto something as he points out the surgical tape used to bound and gag Rice is the same kind the players use. Harmony knows if they bring in law enforcement to Dream Park, it would not only cause a full-out panic, but it would lose millions of dollars in public trust of their amusement park. Harmony agrees he'll bring in outside help if the matter isn't resolved within 4 days when the game will be over. He tells Griffin to return to his office later after carefully planning out what they're going to be doing next. After a search at Rice's apartment finds no leads or any clues who they are dealing with, when Griffin returns to Harmony's office, he goes over his plan to insert Griffin into the game as they strongly believe it's one of the players. However, Griffin must avoid dying in the game since if they keep him alive, it would make the killer suspicious that security is onto them. Griffin agrees to the plan but must keep in contact with his team and updates from Lopez. When Chester and his team are exploring a forest to find a treasure chest, they find it, and inside are 4 pistols, 2 rifles, lots of ammo, and food. However, while testing out the weapons, one of Chester's team members, Garrett, sets off a booby trap from the chest as a spirit appears and then attacks him. Gina tries to revive him, but Lopez removes him from the game so Griffin can join Chester's team. After removing the curse on the weapons, Chester's team moves on and finds Griffin posing as a thief. However, he's stuck in quicksand as Tony helps him out. Griffin is able to join Chester's team by telling him what rare items he stole from other levels and where they can find the best items on this level. Griffin quickly gains Chester's trust along with the team and accepts him to join their group. During the next level, Chester and his team must save a village girl from being sacrificed. Griffin and the other thieves sneak in while Chester and the others launch a surprise attack on the rival tribe. While they are able to save the girl and fight off a lot of enemy tribe members, however, they face off against a powerful monster boss that costs him 3 of his best players. Chester's team struggles to make it through the next set of levels, facing off against monsters, zombies, and voodoo cult members, while Griffin is trying to figure out who the killer is among Chester's team. However, things become more complicated when he begins a relationship with Tony's girlfriend, Acadia, while bonding with the players. Trying to keep his cover low as possible and trying to survive every deadly challenge Lopez throws at them. It's going to be hell surviving this game. Dream Park is an amazing adventure filled with lots of action, horror, and suspense, very detailed within this futuristic park that has both beautiful and terrifying places For the amusement park too, it's employees, bots, and the game masters who work here, to the players who come to not only enter in these games but to live them too. Well crafted and layered characters within this story, as I really liked a lot of them, and the whole setting of this cool place just made it a lot of fun to read. However, the reveal of Albert Wright's killer and the reason for it was a huge letdown. I was expecting something more with lots of twists and turns, along with the killer claiming more lives, but got none of that, as the big reveal was too simple and basic. I also thought early on that whoever stole the Calico was plotting against Chester, so something would happen to him, allowing he or she to take his place as a lore master. This would have made a better plot reveal than the one I got, which left me scratching my head trying to figure out the reason for all this, and when I got more answers, it just wasn't what I expected it to be. Another part of Dream Park I thought would have made it better was if there were more than just one area for Chester's team to explore, as the whole jungle was the only place they get to play in, and that's it. I was thinking there would be multiple levels, with each one having its own setting, enemies, treasures, and breathtaking locations. Overall, I still recommend Dream Park. It's a lot of fun to read, and seeing these virtual video games come to life is amazing, along with its interesting cast of characters to follow within this story. If you like amusement parks along with lots of adventure, then Dream Park is the next place you want to visit. Right. And that is it for the review today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm glad I gave this book another chance, as I enjoyed it, and I definitely would like to check out the other books in the series as well. Alright. So now I'll be moving on to my next book, Retribution by Michael Grant. I'll begin reading this right away, and maybe try to get a review before the end of this month. A little update: I am feeling a lot better now, so I don't have to worry about a cold interfering with my reading now or anything else. So, if you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to October Library and the YouTube channel and the Facebook group of the same name, a place to post, share, and review fiction. Until then, I'll catch you later.